Hello, I'm Jay and welcome to August edition of WildWatch. In this month's episode, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes of Toad Hall to show off the glass frog enclosure. Dave is going to be talking us through what you can see on the Land Rover Safari out on the reserve at this time of the year. And Damien is taking us on a tour of Canoe Safari to see what we can find. So last time I spoke to you about the glass frogs, they were in quarantine. Well, they've completed their 6-month quarantine and they're now in Toad Hall. We have two species of glass frogs, the Irani glass frog, which has a red heart, and the reticulated glass frog, which has a cream heart. These guys only coexist in Ecuador, but they can be found in other countries throughout South America. This tank has three main distinctive features for glass frogs. So the first one is that we put a rain shower head in. So when I was breeding tropical frogs in the past, I've removed the animals, put them into this rain chamber, and hopefully they've bred. Now we're installing this into the tank, so it's inbuilt, so less stress on the animals, we don't have to move them. The next feature that helps the rain drain into the stream below is the slopes. So we've built slopes which are the same width as the actual rain shower head, so it gradually will fall down and slope down into the pool below. The final feature is this false bottom, and that allows me to have a sump of water which can be circulated when the rain shower head's in use during the breeding season to get them to breed. In the wild, glass frogs are found along streams and rivers on the overhanging vegetation, so this tank is perfect to recreate that natural habitat. We've only got male Irani glass frogs, so they won't ever breed in this tank unless we can find some females, which is looking unlikely. The reticulated glass frogs, however, although they're young, one of the females has started developing eggs. So fingers crossed there's a male that will fertilise those eggs.
Well, the summer is an absolutely great time of year to get out and explore the outer parts of the reserve, and a really good way of doing that is on the Land Rover safaris. For those of you that aren't aware, the Land Rover safaris are run by the wardens. We'll take you out to the edge of the estuary in the Land Rover and the trailer. We've got binoculars and telescopes that you can use, and we'll be looking for whatever wildlife we can find. One of the highlights for us, and we hope you enjoy this, is if we find an otter sprain. Otters are common here on the reserve and we very often see their droppings. But if we do find one, we're going to make you smell it. They have a really distinctive smell. Heading down to the estuary, we'll be looking at some of the special plants that can be found there. Some of them very colourful, some of them smell quite interesting, and others even taste quite nice, and you'll have the chance to sample those. Back at the centre is going to be all about Dusty's Wildlife Rangers, and you can join the reserve staff here at the South Finger Reed Bed. We'll be taking people around, children around, training them to be nature detectives. We're going to be looking for tracks and signs around the reserve here that we can point out to everyone. So we really look forward to seeing you then.
Hello to all, my name's Damien. I'm currently taking you on a trip of a canoe safari trail here at Slimbridge. I'd like to welcome you and urge you to come and try it out. It's absolutely stunning, and it's a great way to experience the park from a different point of view and just to get involved in some of the natural habitat that we've got here. So our trail consists of various channels, and these channels are all interconnected, so it almost creates this nice matrix for you to explore as you please. You're surrounded by reed bed habitats, and you've even got some overhanging trees in places. And this time of year, with the flowers, you've got some vibrant colours, and it does attract insects around you, and you've even got some dragonflies whizzing around you too. And it's not just insects we've got here. You've got reed warblers singing and chirping in the reeds around you, and being in a canoe, you're at water level, you're surrounded by ducks, and some of them have still got ducklings at this time of year. There's even geese and a couple of swans around you too. They even like to be fed straight from the canoe. And don't forget to look out for the water voles. If you're lucky enough, you might just get to spot one.
This summer we've got lots of events and activities going on. Be sure to pick up a logbook for Dusty's Wildlife Rangers so you can take part in the activities that will be going on throughout the summer, which should keep you nice and busy. Thanks for watching this month's episode of WildWatch. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please follow us on Twitter and Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hopefully you'll catch the next video in the next episode of WildWatch. I'll see you in our Toad Hall talks over the summer holidays.